Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Zombie. So we spent about 20 minutes trying to line up the codes and the symbols to read this to open this door. I looked up or tried to look up the code to get in here where this safe house I assume it would be. You can't. I need the second upgrade. And they just really put it in an absolute worst place. They let me try it for 20 minutes. Prepper could have easily come on at any point and said, hey, how about you come back later? You'll have to come back later once you can read these codes or anything along that line. But he didn't. So I'm in a weird position.
Find some way into the room.
There's Prepper.
Looks like you can jump down through a hole in the ceiling.
Yeah, jumping down from a hole in the ceiling sounds like a really smart maneuver. So yeah, I need another scanner update that is not available yet. Alright. So this probably not a smart move, just to put it blatantly. Probably should just bring out my gun and take a shot. See if I can headshot at least one zombie. I may be hitting the guy who's a little bit more strong with the helmet. Is he coming? Seems like maybe that zombie can't get to where we are. Alright, well, down will come and meet him halfway. Alright. Seems like that was a little bit too easy. It feels like there's quite a lot that could be over here, and that happened with a little lack of difficulty. This would get me back up and up there. Is that where a camera? That would get me over. Definitely don't need any boards or planks. We have a C4 area, which we definitely don't have any of that. If this was gonna do something like a Resident Evil hunk mode or tofu mode or second playthrough mode where you are possibly capable of playing through the game while you always have C4 on you or always have unlimited bullets, that might be slightly interesting. But honestly, I don't think that would happen. I think what you would quickly, while that may have been the plan at some point, the truth of the matter is that they ran out of budget and would have simply decided to leave that on the cutting room floor. This guy is clearly alive. Let's see what we can do as far as That didn't work. So, when we looted him there, we got, we lost our crossbow bullet again. I don't know if it's worth it to have this crossbow, ever. It seems like it does not work in any effective way. Some planks. There's some shotgun ammo, which we could collect shotgun ammo, but we don't have a shotgun. And how are we going with this? Are we jumping down here? I think that's what they want us to do. Because they want us to get to that area somehow. So yeah. Let's fall. Did take a small amount of damage. See handgun ammo over there. A couple of infected. By the way, I haven't saved, so if this game decides to crash, again, we'd be in a situation where it would be very legitimate to consider rage quitting. There really wouldn't be a good argument against rage quitting, even now. Right. So how could I get the shotgun ammo? Am I gonna lose it if I come over here? Nope. And those are just planks. And that's just an area where it doesn't seem like there's anything over here to find or collect. Like I can crouch down for no real reason. Planks feel like they should have been something that was a one like type of currency. That would make a lot of sense. So we just have now the shotgun, but we don't have any inventory for it. So that would make no sense not to pick that up. Double-barreled shotgun. Might be the solution to a problem we've been running into, quite frankly, with too many inventories still full. Yeah, too many of these strong enemies. Just drop a flare.
Now we're talking. Double the barrels for double the gun.
Alright. So, I'm gonna set this as our secondary weapon and probably put the hunting crossbow away. Alright. This loaded. Seems like our something over there. Handgun ammo. Find a C4. Yeah, we probably could get rid of the hunting crossbow. It's not proving itself to be useful. And we're going down this way. And why were we reaching this way? Oh, because we were looking for a book, remember? I have to remind myself. And there's another safe house. So that's weird, to say the least. And we're gonna be...
Bloody hell, I've just realised where you are. That's Ron Friedman's place. All you'll find in there is a soft-headed imbecile who turned the ravens away from the truth. If you're going in, be careful. Ron Friedman is a lying sack of shite. Don't believe a word he says. He'll send you off on some wild goose chase.
Yep. I imagine he will. I imagine that's exactly how this is going to go. Assuming he's alive at all, and this isn't just going to be a instance of us simply getting forced to fight him, which with the shotgun would make sense if we ended up having to fight people. Now the question is this safe house just another connecting back to the underground? Alright. Great. We can definitely use this. We have opened the sewer drains 4 times now, by the way, and never once has there been a zombie within 100 yards of that location. Alright. So back to the safe house we go. And what's weird about this is either I go kind of long here, or we're going to lose potentially some content. Because I kind of know the game is going to crash. I've been recording all day now. It's getting late.
This is the last great plague.
And so...
The ravens are restless. The signs are here and the blight is upon us. Just like the Magus D foretold. But never mind that for now.
Alright. Carbine ammo, we clearly don't need. Large med pack. Food. It's really ridiculous to not have the hunting crossbow, but I don't know how else to do it. We could swap it out, I guess, and swap it back in. We need to do that with some of this stuff anyways. Alright. Alright. So, shotgun comes back out. That comes back out. One of those comes back out. Both of the shotgun ammo comes out. And I don't think we really need cake. I don't think we need fixed turret ammo. I don't think we need that. So I was hoping this would keep the weapons more to the left. Yeah, that makes more sense. And mines. Probably not that useful, so I'm going to take another flare just in case. Over here, we can upgrade, I guess, the shotgun with firepower, with firing speed, and with spread. But we can't upgrade it with capacity. So we have this capacity upgrade that we can't use with anything else. And it doesn't feel like a double barrel shotgun would ever have the ability to have a scope or silencer on it. So it feels like some of these guns just aren't going to have that. Although I think the pistol certainly could have a scope and silencer on it. And the crossbow, maybe if we find a scope, we could put it on it. Maybe that's what that means. Really wish I could look at the full map. Like, is there, instead of the mini map, but there doesn't seem like there is a way to do that. So, let's see. We can search Hansberry Greens. I guess this kind of tells us exactly how many places are left. There's a couple places in Brick Lane Flats. There's a place in Buckingham Palace. There's a place in Victoria Memorial. And that's kind of it. That may be the entire map of the game. Alright, well. Let's save. And let's just hop to it. Then. Alright, there's only 2 places in Brick Lane Flats. One that we're supposed to go to and one that we know we can fast travel to. Alright. So our health is back up to max, our battery is back up to max. And we're going to probably get sent on a red herring task. Let's see. Notice the door was closed. I definitely did not close it. And lots of empty places. Right, now we go down here. And we'll see what this ends up being. Alright. That looked good enough for me. We've got a couple of things on the other side of this door. It looks like. So maybe we're gonna open that elevator. And then looks like there's a body up here. We can't go through this door. So activate. I can't go into that mode while there are other zombies around. I've learned. So yeah, making noise, a bad move. Seems like we're using an elevator. Nothing in the metal box. Is there anything to scan up here? So we could go up in the elevator. Let's look around and make sure that's what they actually intend for us to do. Yep, this is just a monster closet with a way down. And there's nothing else around here. Yeah, it seems like they're trying to play with verticality in these level designs, but their levels are so small. Now, there was a slightly interesting section. That took forever. There's a slightly interesting section at the very beginning of Dead Island where you're escaping this hotel and you're very weak and just trying to run for your life, basically. And it was really more of a cutscene that was interactive than an actual game.
Damn it. Ron's flat's on the next floor up. You have to find an air duct and crawl your way upstairs.
So these people are just partying. More carbine ammo. Guess there's no point in trying to activate that. I'm seeing a bunch of doors and one infected. A barricaded door. I guess I have to applaud the gender equality in these zombies. Although there is, I guess, some point to point out that none of the police so far have been female. But at least the citizens have been. Alright. So, seems like what we're gonna have to do is crawl. Here's a fat guy. That's different. I wonder if that means he's a spitter or something else. This is just not hard, though. It really isn't. There's the areas are too narrow. The zombies move too slow. I am playing this on chicken mode, so maybe I did this to myself. Sure, that's a fair statement to levy. But I would have liked to see maybe some variety, some challenge a little bit. An adaptive difficulty would have been nice. Although I don't know how you do much of an adaptive difficulty in a game like this, because the second you die, you're in a lot of trouble. If I was to die right now, then running back to this portion of the game would be kind of difficult. Let's see. Yeah, I can't imagine that I'd be able to do it easily. There's a green infected in that. So I can acquire the virtucide on this guy. Interesting. So it's only the green ones you can acquire things on. The viricide. Would that help me in any real way? There's some handgun ammo in the bloody toilet. Gross. So this door is open. That's a large med pack. Let's see if we can... Oops. Well, we'll have to take that long trip around again. I would have thought that there's something... I guess maybe there's just enough room in here to scan people and see that there's a bunch of infected, and then let's see. Let's equip this and throw, and hope that actually ended up in that area. Nope, totally missed it. It bounced off, I don't think an invisible wall, I just think kind of glitchy game. Nope. That also didn't work. Alright, fine. If we want to do it this way, we'll do it this way. Jeez, if I knew they were just gonna go towards the music, I would have just dealt with it that way. Alright. I'm out of bullets. If it really was just gonna be this easy, I should have just... I probably could have just walked up behind him. Unless something kills the music. Like, they don't react at all. Interesting. That one ragdolled in an awkward position. And her body is now glitched in the wall. I want that ammo, so maybe I will ragdoll the body out a different way. There's no crouching down or working around this. Switch on. So I turn the music off. I can't get that shotgun ammo. I can't remove the bear. I guess I can remove the barricade. Let's see. Yeah, and I imagine if I just tapped A like crazy, coming at different angles, I might be able to get something close to this, but I don't know. She might be easier to access through this end. Yeah, I just pushed her body even further into the couch. What did I switch on and switch off? By the way, just this entire disco station. Alas, that shotgun ammo is gone for good. Moving on. My 2 attempts to is 2 people in bed together dying, telling a visual story, I guess. These flats, by the way, have no lighting, no ceiling fans, no air conditioning, heating, radiators. Okay, there's a radiator. Found a radiator. But it seems rather sparsely decorated. Like, here's a switch for a light, but there's no lights. That being said, you would kind of be surprised how a lot of the old houses in old British houses, the wiring and the way the buildings are built is particularly bad for alright, I guess I should run, because I don't think that I can fight that while I'm in this kind of setup. Right. Loot that body. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for the zombies to decide to crawl to me. You gonna make your way over here or not? Apparently not. I don't think we're gonna be going through either of those. There's a couple of infected and a thing over there. I don't know how I'm... Look, this camera is on, by the way. So, how am I supposed to get up there? So, turning off your light does nothing. Take that flare. Trying to... I feel like I'm gonna have to try and climb up to the top of these and over to the tops of these at some point. This feels kind of like the grocery area. Again. Let's see. How can I get over there? Just keep on beating these guys to death. Candy bar. Right, so I need to figure out how to climb up on that. There's documents, all kinds of stuff. We're going a little long, I know. Nothing to loot in that box. Why even have these boxes? How did an infected get over there? Did that zombie lady finally make her way all the way through here? Nope. She's still over there in the vent. Alright, cross over. Let's figure this out. There's a wall here. So there's something they want us to push. Oh yeah, remember that you could do that? Like, we were able to do that for a brief half of a second in the tutorial section of the game, and there has not been another I cannot even use my inventory while I'm crouched down. It's really, really silly that I have too many flares too. I could probably drop one. That they introduced the idea of putting bookshelves in front of people, and then they completely abandoned that idea. Or bookshelves in front of doors. Just come over here. It's a metal container. There's a nailed baseball bat. That sounds like something worthwhile. How can I get over here? Though. As my thing is blinking out of. How could I get over through all this inventory stuff? Let's see, if I'm over here, I don't think there's a way to jump. I don't think there's a way to crouch. Right.
This is Sandra to all surviving ravens. Nest 6, 18, 19, 22 and 34 have been raided by vultures. Situation still evolving.
Interesting.
It's Sandra. Ron, we're pulling out in less than 12 hours. Ronald Friedman, if you're ignoring me, I swear. Answer me, for God's sakes, Ron!
Well, I'm not Ron. Here, let's go ahead and equip this and just see what this does. Well, it doesn't seem like it does anything. So it seems like people lined up and killed themselves or got shot. How many has anything to loot on them? She's got chalk on her. Was she holding out on the other people? So we don't know who vultures are. 1527 on that. So we are supposed to be able to do this. And loot. And got food, shotgun ammo, book, and firepower upgrades. But we've got a zombie coming. Some shotgun bullets probably worth having here, so let's eat. Let's drop one of those, I think. And take that and that. And we'll leave the animal meat behind. Junction box IP
Prepper
saved.
here, you read me? Looks like it's heating up in there. Find the kitchen and use the rubbish chute. It's your quickest way out.
So I didn't scan that area, so I couldn't talk to Prepper until that point. Which is fine. Maybe I didn't hear a specific...
Johnny, I'll never forget everything you've given me. Our time together was the happiest of my life. But now those memories are tarnished. And I want it to stop. We both know that you don't belong in the trauma unit. But the injustice of it all has changed you. You're not the man I fell in love with anymore. The man who risked and lost everything to try and prepare the world for the coming storm. That man seems to be dead. Looking back, your letters become more and more bitter over time, filled with cynicism and contempt. God knows I can't blame you after everything that's happened.
Yep, it feels like
I don't want to know
Prepper
this now.
may have caused this
I don't think we have anything constructive to say to one another.
this outbreak.
If I do somehow survive the blight, if any of us do, it'll be thanks to you. I owe that to the man I loved. He'll remain a part of me forever.
Well, we're getting a bit of story, but it's kind of story that doesn't matter. Like, it's kind of hard to care about these little things. I'm gonna drop up food so I can pick up this baseball bat. Now, the question is, would I really use the baseball bat? No, it's just going in the box as soon as we can get out of here. Now that would suck if that was an instant kill. That would be completely and totally unfair. Alright. So where are we? So if we wanted to get in that secret room we couldn't access before, we would have to backtrack a lot. Otherwise, I think this is totally going to lead us to the sewer area. I think. Well, is this... How much more of this is there? Because we're already 13 minutes over, and I'd like to get to a save spot on screen. Because, yep, I'm going to exit out of the game after this point and come back later. This says exit, so save. Palace Underground Royal Bunker. Seriously? Seriously, game? Hoping that this connects back to that central room pretty quickly. There's a bit of a visual glitch on the cobwebs. I would call it that, yeah. It just opens the door that I'm hoping leads us to the save spots. It's not a secret message that we need that second tier upgrade to find. Yeah, I get the feeling we might very well end up going through a lot of this. Is this the way to go? Capacity upgrade. Whatever can upgrade capacity. I don't think anything can. So that's the way they want us to go. And that way requires a code. And so there's like a symbol. And oh, please don't crash here. Yeah. Those letters and those symbols require the second upgrade to read. And they are kind of just gibberish symbols. Come on, game. Alright. You know, there is something to be said, I suppose, about the idea of if you're randomly generating characters and zombies and randomly generating the character you play as, why not have a custom character creator that allows you to pick somebody that you want to play as, or somebody that looks like somebody close to what you'd want to play as. Maybe that was just too much work extra for them to think about doing. But in 2012 it really shouldn't have been. Alright, so can't upgrade firepower. We have 2 capacity upgrades. We can't upgrade capacity or anything on that. We could upgrade firepower on the crossbow gun, which might then make it make some sense, but I kind of feel like I shouldn't, even for that. Holding on to these upgrades for the carbine probably is a way smarter move. Unfortunately, we have a ton of stuff, so I'm gonna either have to use a health kit or drop some food or drop some flares very quickly. Let's see, where are we on skills? Yeah, shotgun we have, hunting crossbow we have, handgun we have. We haven't used the shotgun. There's an assault rifle, a carbine, and an SMG. The map now, as we are looking at things, seems to kind of plainly show that there's probably one more section of Buckingham Palace. There's probably no more sections of Brick Lane Flats, or Brick Lane Market seems to connect to something, in the safe house seems like it will connect to something. Maybe that'll be the final boss fight. And let's see, Victoria's Memorial seems like it has something that connects to something. Still a chance that there's something here. Does not feel like it's a very big map, but they have made it every fight a little bit more difficult than you probably would want for a zombie game, and so it's taken a lot longer. It takes 20 to 30 minutes to get from one area to the next area, as the next 3 rooms. Yeah, 3 to maybe 8 rooms takes 30 minutes. It's very slow going, which is alright for a zombie game. It makes sense. That Resident Evil 4, in comparison, is an action zombie shooter. This is much closer to something like Resident Evil 1, where you would want to take your time. Although, if I am going to compare this to Resident Evil 1, then it even fails in that comparison, because there's way more puzzles and collectibles and varieties of zombies in Resident Evil 1, which is a game that came out many years earlier. So this game really doesn't have a great excuse for anything. Anyways, we went 20 minutes over. That's fine. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.